Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Damn That's Tight Real Estate Advice. I'm your best friend in real estate, Scott B, and today's host of the show. We've got a jam-packed show ready, locked and loaded for you. Roll the graphics. First off, let's go over the hidden costs when becoming a homeowner. So there's hidden costs that can add up significantly whenever you're purchasing a house. Good folks at Thumbtack and Zillow have put this information together, so shout out to them. But homeowners are paying an additional $14,000 annually, roughly about $1,100 a month for utilities, property taxes, insurance, home maintenance, Wi-Fi's, any of that other good stuff that add up your monthly expenses. These expenses are often overlooked before purchasing a property. So a lot of times a lender will pre-approve you for, let's just say, $500,000. Actually, no, $500,000 shoppers aren't typically going to be worried about this. We're going to be talking about the 250 and under club, if you will. If you're pre-approved for about $250,000, you do not want to go out and buy a house at the very top of that price point, because you still got to think about your utilities, AC, do you have a pool, maintenance around the house, you got Wi-Fi. Can't have a house without Wi-Fi, so that's what we're talking about, being house poor. You do not want to purchase a property and then find out month 2 that you don't have enough cash to go buy groceries. So consider that whenever you're buying a home property. Number 2, we're going to be talking about the top 3 trends in today's real estate market and what we're seeing as far as inventory go, or the lack of, which is going to be the number 1 thing that we're noticing in the real estate market today is going to be the actual lack of the low inventory of properties that are for sale. Low inventory is impacting the real estate market across the board. Even in the high-end segment we specialize in, while the rush to avoid the mansion tax initially boosted seller activity, things have slowed down, resulted into limited inventory. This scarcity is significantly affecting the pace of sales. We're seeing more buyers out there. This is going to lead into number 2. So we have more buyers out there than properties. It's simple supply and demand, baby. There's 5 shoppers for every 3 homes out there. And to be honest, if your home is not selling, you're a homeowner out there, you're selling a property. If your home is not selling, it's either going to be price, condition, and marketing. Get with your local real estate agent. Whenever there is a lack of inventory and an abundance of buyers, it's going to skew the numbers a little bit. So it's going to look like there's not a lot of sales going on, but there's still a ton of buyers out there. Just a lack of inventory that's hindering the actual sales. Despite the low inventory, we're seeing overwhelming buyer interest. In fact, in a recent sale that we actually saw, there were 17 competing offers before closing the deal. So 17 other offers on a property, multiple offer situation. It's still out there, it's still prevalent. When a home is priced to sell, the buyers will come. And today's buyers, they're smart. You're smart. So they're price shopping, they're looking at properties online, they know $200,000, $200,000, $200,000, $250,000. Why are all these other properties priced almost exactly the same, then there's one that's $250,000? A property that is not selling is because of price, condition, or marketing. In a low inventory market, marketing's not going to be an issue unless you're a for sale by owner. There's price and condition are the other 2. Those are typically the exact same thing. Condition does not match the price, price does not match the condition. There's also location, location, location. You can't be next to, I guess, an abandoned warehouse and expect your property to sell. Number 3 is the interest rates. The impact of high interest rates are pushing home sellers to remain on the sidelines. They're not stopping buyers. Like I said, we have an abundance of buyers. The interest rates are keeping sellers because they're timid that there's not enough shoppers out there, because the reports are that it's low sales going on. It's low sales because low inventory. We have high buyers, low inventory, and sellers are too scared to put their property on the market because they're worried about interest rates, or buyers. They're worried about buyers being worried about interest rates, which they're not. Overall, these trends emphasize the sale of adaptability and some type of creative strategies. If you are a home seller and you're worried about high interest rates, just seller finance the property. You take the 10% down payment, and then you agree to terms on what the actual monthly payment is going to be. Take the responsibility out of the bank's hands, put it in your own hands, sell your own property if that's the thing that you're worried about. Let's go, home sellers. We're looking for you, baby. All right, and then let's see. Number 3, as far as today's topics, is an online real estate database reports that a third of the homes that were actually sold in April were paid in cash. I guess, and that's up from March. And then as far as being up, that's the highest level of cash purchases in nearly a decade. And number 4, CoreLogic. A lot of good information comes from CoreLogic. Look them up. But CoreLogic reports that U.S. home prices in April were up 1.2% from the last month, and then 2% ahead of last year. That's pretty good. So it's up. So home prices are up, inventory is low, there's an abundance of buyers. If you're a home seller out there on the fence, you should probably talk with your local real estate professional, because it is time to put your property on the market. Prices are up. It doesn't matter about high interest rates. The people that are worried about high interest rates are people that probably couldn't afford your price point anyway. So don't worry about it. So above average seasonal monthly gains and a rebound in home prices in most markets. That's what we're seeing right now. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you again for watching Damn That's Tight Real Estate Advice. I'm your host and best friend in real estate, Scott B, for weekly videos on property tours, neighborhood tours, Damn That's Tight Real Estate Advice, and anything else, market analysis. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Check out the description below because there's tons of links that might interest you. Have a great day.